Wild boars are known for their speed, strength, and unpredictable behavior. Managing their populations in the wild often requires a combination of strategy, patience, and technology. In various forested and open landscapes, teams may track wild boars using dogs, binoculars, and long-range thermal scopes to observe movement and behavior from a distance. The forest becomes active with the sound of trained dogs alerting to the presence of a wild boar. The animal, powerful and fast, bolts across open terrain, leaving behind only faint tracks. In the distance, it moves quickly up a sun-scorched hillside, becoming harder to spot. Shots are sometimes fired to neutralize a target, but the boars often continue to run with remarkable resilience. Each encounter tests the limits of timing and precision. In quieter moments, wild boars can be seen wandering through dry leaves, their movements rustling softly in the underbrush. Remaining still and hidden is key. Any sudden movement can alert the animal and cause it to retreat. Wild boars often pass through tall reeds and dense thickets, making visibility a challenge. When necessary, shots are taken, sometimes in coordination with another observer, in an attempt to safely bring down the animal. At times, multiple boars appear at once, moving rapidly across open fields. Controlled shots are aimed carefully at non-vital areas to avoid unnecessary suffering and to ensure humane practices. Boars that charge toward the observer must be handled with calm precision to prevent danger. Some shots land effectively, and the animal is quickly incapacitated. Others may miss or only make minor contact, prompting the need for continued tracking. As more herds emerge, often in chaotic bursts, target selection becomes critical. With each opportunity, the goal is quick, decisive action. In more rugged terrain, wild boars can be seen climbing rocky slopes. Their agility in such areas is surprising, and any attempt to intervene requires careful aiming and consideration of the animal's safety. When successful, such interventions bring the animal down in a controlled manner, ensuring minimal distress. Occasionally, boars may be observed digging for food. In these moments, they are vulnerable, but care is taken to avoid rushed or unnecessary action. Only when conditions are right is a shot taken, ideally resulting in an immediate and humane end. Even smaller boars, despite their size, can move with impressive speed and unpredictability. Precision remains essential, as does the ability to assess each situation independently. As day transitions to night, technology such as thermal imaging becomes invaluable. Heat signatures reveal wild boars grazing calmly under the cover of darkness. With enhanced vision, observers can identify and assess individual targets. Shots are taken with care, aiming to minimize panic and ensure accuracy. When herds appear in groups, synchronized coordination is often employed using bipods and stable platforms, increasing both accuracy and efficiency. Occasionally, wild boars are drawn to feeding areas left by human activity. While this offers clearer visibility, it raises ethical considerations about fair chase and the true challenge of the hunt. These moments spark reflection about the role of humans in the wild and the balance that must be maintained. Throughout each session, from the quiet tension of tracking to the split-second decisions made when taking action, these encounters provide insight into the natural behavior of wild boars. They also underscore the importance of ethical wildlife management, responsible practices, and a deeper respect for the ecosystems involved. Rather than a contest of skill or strength, such interactions reveal the intricate relationship between human activity and the natural world. Whether for population control, agricultural protection, or scientific observation, the goal remains the same: to interact with nature responsibly, with awareness of the consequences and a commitment to conservation. Hunting, when approached with care and responsibility, offers valuable lessons in patience, respect, and humility toward the natural world. This episode takes viewers into the often unseen realm of population management, environmental balance, and human innovation in the face of ecological challenges. In many rural areas, particularly where wild boars have grown in number beyond control, communities are turning to more strategic solutions. These animals, known for their intelligence and adaptability, reproduce rapidly and cause widespread damage to crops, land, and native wildlife. Their presence, not only impacts agriculture, but also poses risks to livestock and public health due to disease transmission. In one such effort, a specialized team has developed highly efficient trapping systems to manage wild boar populations. These systems are not merely tools for removal, but essential methods for minimizing long-term ecological impact. The process begins with meticulous preparation. Large traps are assembled with precision to ensure safety and effectiveness. Corn is used as bait, placed both inside and around the trap area. Over time, the animals grow accustomed to this routine. Gaining their trust is crucial for the success of any capture effort. Monitoring takes place through infrared surveillance systems, allowing the team to observe without causing stress to the animals. As the herd approaches, drawn by the scent of food, there is a narrow window of opportunity. Timing is everything. Once a significant portion of the group enters the trap, the gate is activated remotely, closing off any route of escape. Inside, the animals are temporarily confined. Their behavior is carefully monitored to prevent injury or panic. This is not done lightly. The process carries emotional weight and ethical responsibility. These efforts reflect a difficult but necessary step in maintaining balance between expanding human activity and preserving natural systems. The next phase involves safely transferring the animals to designated facilities. Every movement is carried out with caution to avoid unnecessary harm. These operations form part of a broader strategy to reduce overpopulation while considering animal welfare. Various trap models are under continuous development, including elevated net systems designed to capture entire groups at once. Effectiveness and humaneness remain top priorities. Controlling the spread of wild boars is not solely about numbers. It is about creating sustainable methods to limit disruption while fostering coexistence. Footage from night captures often serves as both a technical review and a sobering reminder of the larger environmental context. Wildlife is increasingly pushed into human spaces due to habitat loss and fragmentation. Managing their presence requires thoughtful approaches, not quick fixes. This work highlights the complexity of conservation. It is not only about protecting endangered species, but also about responsibly addressing the challenges posed by resilient and invasive populations. Through innovation and continuous learning, efforts like these aim to restore the delicate balance between nature and human development. Behind the scenes of this ambitious initiative lies a passionate and skilled team, united by a common goal: to educate, inform, and inspire global audiences about the importance of sustainable agriculture. Each member plays a unique and vital role, contributing their expertise to bring agricultural stories to life in the most compelling and meaningful way possible. At the heart of the creative process is a talented and visionary screenwriter whose role extends far beyond simply writing words on a page. With a deep understanding of global food systems and a genuine passion for sustainability, she carefully crafts each script to transform complex agricultural topics into narratives that are accessible, engaging, and thought-provoking. Her inspiration stems from a lifelong curiosity about how innovative technology and farming solutions can address pressing environmental challenges. For her, screenwriting is not just a job, it is a calling. She views each project as an opportunity to connect audiences with the people, processes, and principles that shape modern agriculture. Through carefully chosen words and a storyteller's touch, she strives to spark curiosity, raise awareness, and encourage more responsible choices in daily life. Just as crucial to the initiative's success is the person who oversees video production. This individual works tirelessly behind the camera and in the editing suite, ensuring that every visual element matches the quality, clarity, and tone of the written script. Their attention to detail is unwavering, from framing the perfect shot and coordinating lighting, to selecting soundtracks that amplify the emotional impact of each scene. More than just a technical expert, this team member is a visual storyteller in their own right, transforming raw footage into captivating films that leave a lasting impression on viewers. Their commitment to excellence ensures that the final product is not only informative, but also visually stunning and emotionally resonant. Together, these individuals, along with others on the team, form the backbone of a project that bridges science and storytelling, data and emotion, local farming practices, and global relevance. Their combined efforts allow audiences around the world to see agriculture not as a distant or mundane topic, but as a dynamic, evolving field filled with innovation, resilience, and human spirit. Thanks to their dedication, this initiative continues to reach new heights, creating content that doesn't just inform, but also inspires action and redefines the way people think about the food they eat and the world they live in. Together, they represent a blend of creativity, expertise, and responsibility. The goal is not just to document rural life or conservation practices, but to share meaningful stories that reflect the challenges and triumphs of working with nature, not against it.